Welcome to our channel United Coaching. Today we will discuss questions in science and technology. Our question is, which of the following has the dual nature of particle and wave? So is it neutron, electron, meson or proton? So answer is electron. Like all elementary particles, electron exhibit properties of both particles and wave, and they can collide with other particles and can be diffracted like light. So answer over here is electron has a dual nature of particle and wave. Our next question is, which of the following statements best describes the term social cost of carbon? So it is a measure in monetary value of, so is it the long term damage done by a ton of carbon dioxide emissions in a given year, or requirement of fossil fuels for a country to provide goods and services to its citizens based on the burning of those fuels, or efforts put in by a climate refugee to adapt to live in a new place, or contribution of an individual person to the carbon footprint on the planet Earth. So answer over here is A, that is the social cost of carbon is a measure in monetary value of the long term damage done by a ton of carbon dioxide emissions in a given year. Our next question is, the layer of atmosphere close to the Earth's surface is called. So is it exosphere, stratosphere, troposphere or ionosphere? So answer is troposphere. The atmosphere has 5 primary layers which are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. And the layer of atmosphere closest to Earth is troposphere, and the outermost layer is exosphere. Our next question is, the gene which exhibits multiple effects is known as. So is it pleiotropic gene or complementary gene or pseudogene or polygene? So answer is pleiotropic gene. Pleiotropic gene means producing or having multiple effects from a single gene. A gene that causes diverse effects such as long fingers and toes, dislocation of the lens of the eye and dissecting aneurysm of aorta in one single person. So one gene is responsible for diverse effects. So that is pleiotropic effect. Now complementary gene is that when two genes are present together, they produce effects that are different from the separate effect of an individual gene. So those are complementary genes. And pseudogene are non-functional segments of DNA that resemble functional genes. And polygene is the gene whose individual effect on a phenotype is too small to be observed, but which can act together with others to produce observable variation. So that is a polygene. So answer over here is pleiotropic gene is the gene which exhibits multiple effects. Our next question is, polyploidy arises due to the change in. So is it the number of chromatids or number of chromosomes or structure of genes or structure of chromosomes? So answer is number of chromosomes. Polyploidy arises due to the change in number of chromosomes. When an organism has more than 2 sets of homologous chromosome, then it is known as polyploidy. Polyploidy may occur due to abnormal cell division. Our next question is, ultra purification of a metal is done by. So is it by leaching, smelting, zone melting or slugging? So answer is zone melting. Now in zone melting, a small region of metal is melted, and then this molten zone is made to travel through the metal which is to be refined. And as this zone passes through the metal, it dissolves the impurities in the metal which are moved to one end of the metal, and this allows the purified part of the metal which has been recrystallized and the purified part is deposited on the opposite end. So answer over here is zone melting is used for the ultra purification of a metal. Our next question is, which of the following plants show chloroplast dimorphism? So is it wheat, sugarcane, sugar beet or rice? So answer is sugarcane. Now chloroplast dimorphism means occurrence of 2 types of chloroplast in single plant. Chloroplast in C4 plants exhibit structural dimorphism because thylakoid architectures vary depending on the energy requirements. Now C4 photosynthesis is an adaptation of for plants living in hot arid climates. Some plants that live in hot dry climates maintain low oxygen levels in their leaves by keeping the stomata closed to prevent water loss. And now the example of C4 plants would be sugarcane, corn, pineapple, etc. So over here the chloroplast dimorphism, which is the characteristic of C4 plants, is shown in sugarcane plant. Our next question is catalytic converters are generally made from. So is it from hydrogen or alkaline metals or transition metals or carbon? So answer is transition metals. Now a catalytic converter is a large metal box bolted to the underside of your car that has two pipes coming out of it. A catalytic converter is a device used to reduce the emission from an internal combustion engine, that is our vehicles. As the gases from the engine fumes blow over the catalyst, the chemical reaction takes place on its surface, breaking apart the pollutant gases and converting them into other gases that are safe enough to blow out harmlessly into the air. So answer over here is transition metals are used in catalytic converters in internal combustion engines. Our next question is, in mountainous areas, a natural cause of road blocks is often. So is it road repairs and construction, or landslides, or traffic congestion, or tree felling? So answer is landslides. The landslides refer to the several forms of mass wasting that includes a wide range of ground movements such as rock falls, deep-seated slope failures, or mud flows or debris flows. So answer over here is landslides are responsible for roadblocks in mountainous areas. Our next question is, the green color seen in firework display is due to the chloride salt of what? So is it sodium, strontium, barium, or calcium? So answer is barium. Barium compounds are added to fireworks to impart green color. Our next question is, aflatoxins are produced by. So is it algae, viruses, fungi, or bacteria? So answer is fungi. Aflatoxins are poisonous substances produced by certain kinds of fungi or molds called Aspergillus flavus, and that are found naturally all over the world, and they can contaminate food crops and pose a serious health threat to humans and livestock. And this fungus resides in soil and dead or decaying matter in the field. Our next question is, pulses are obtained from the family. Is it Liliaceae or Cycadaceae or fungi or Leguminosae? So answer is Leguminosae. The Leguminosae family, which includes pea, legume, and bean family, includes trees, shrubs, or annual herbaceous plants, and pulses belong to this category. Our next question is, which element is present in atomic clocks? So is it cerium or californium or cesium or calcium? So answer is cesium. Cesium is a soft silvery metallic element which ionizes easily when heated or exposed to light and is present in atomic clocks. And cesium has two radioactive isotopes, cesium 134 and cesium 137. Now cesium 133 is used in atomic clocks, which is the most precise device for telling the time. So answer over here is cesium is used in atomic clocks. Our next question is, movement of people from village to small town and later to the city is known as. So is it stepwise migration or intra-state migration or interstate migration or forced migration? So answer is stepwise migration. So as you can see, it is a step from a village to town to city. So it is a stepwise migration. Stepwise migration is a series of movements shifting people from villages to small town to then to the cities. And intrastate migration is the movement of population within the state, and interstate migration is the movement of population beyond the boundaries of the state. That means outside the state. And forced migration refers to the movement that refugees or migrants make, and these can be either within their country or between countries after being displaced from their homeland. So over here the answer is stepwise migration is the movement of people from village to town and then later on to the city. Our next question is, rotation of crops is essential for. So is it for getting different kinds of crops, or for increasing fertility of the soil, or for decreasing the quantity of proteins, or for increasing the quantity of minerals? So correct answer is for increasing the fertility of the soil. Now crop rotation is also used to control pests and diseases that can become established in the soil over the time. So answer over here is rotation of crops is essential for increasing the fertility of the soil. Our next question is the apparent weight of a man in a lift is less than the real weight when? So is it when the lift is going down with uniform speed, or going down with acceleration, or going up with acceleration, or going up with uniform speed? So answer over here is the lift is going down with an acceleration, not the uniform speed but the acceleration, which is the change in the velocity. Now when the lift goes down with the positive acceleration, the person sitting in it experiences weightlessness, and the apparent weight does not change when the lift is moving downwards with a uniform speed, but only when the lift is accelerating or speeding up in the downward direction. So this happens because the acceleration of the lift is subtracted from the acceleration due to gravity. That's why the person will feel the apparent weight is less than the real weight. Our next question is sea water is saltier than rainwater because. So is it because sea animals are salt producing, or the air around the sea is salty, or because rivers wash away salt from earth and pour them into the sea, or because seabeds have salt producing mines? So the correct answer is river washes away salt from earth and pour them into the sea. Now the salt from the salty rocks on earth is washed away by rivers into the sea, and due to the evaporation from the sea surface, the salt remains behind, which results in the salty seawater. Our next question is water is used in a hot water bag because. So is it because it is easily available, or it has a high latent heat, or it has high specific heat, or it is a liquid substance? So the correct answer is it has a high specific heat. Water has a high specific heat. That means if you keep on adding heat to the water, the amount of energy, the amount of heat that is required to change the temperature by 1 degree, that amount is very high. So you need a very high amount of heat to add to the water, so that the temperature changes by 1 degree. So specific heat is the amount of heat that must be added to the substance in order to increase the temperature by 1 degree Celsius. Now water has highest specific heat compared to other liquids, and therefore water gives out a large amount of heat for the fixed temperature change. So the correct answer over here is water has high specific heat. That's why it is used in hot water bags. Our next question is pick the incorrect option regarding difference between plant and animal cells. So is it that the plant cells have cellulose cell wall while animal cells do not, or plant cells do not have plasma membrane unlike animal cells which do, and plant cells have one large vacuole? So the incorrect option is plant cells do not have plasma membrane unlike animal cells which do. So the correct option would be the plant cells also have plasma membrane, as well as animal cells also have plasma membrane. The only difference is the plant cells have additional cell wall. Our next question is the temperature of a liquid is 32 degree Fahrenheit. What is its temperature in Celsius scale? So is it 32 degree Celsius, or 0 degree, or 100 degree, or 212 degree Celsius? So the formula to convert temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius is that first you subtract by 32 and then multiply the answer by with 0.55. So over here the 32 degree Fahrenheit, for that you have to first subtract 32, the number 32. So obviously the answer would be 0, and anything multiplied by 0 will be 0. So the correct answer over here is 0 degree Celsius. Our next question is the remedies to soil erosion are. So is it contour bunding, or regulation of land use, or cutting of trees, or allowing grazing of animals? So the correct answers are contour bunding and regulation of land use. Now contour bunding involves the placement of lines of stones along the natural rises of a landscape, and these techniques help to capture and hold rainfall before it runs off. And the regulation of land use consists of government ordinances, codes and permit requirements that restrict the private use of land and natural resources. Now cutting of trees and allowing grazing of animals cannot be the remedies to soil erosion, because extensive grazing of animals causes deforestation and the lower layer of the soil is exposed, leading to infertility of the soil, and also the water holding capacity of the soil also decreases. So the correct options are contour bunding and regulation of land uses are the remedies to soil erosion. Our next question is which one of the following is the infective stage of malarial parasite? So is it trophozoite, or merozoite, or schizont, or sporozoite? So the correct answer is sporozoite. The Plasmodium parasite passes through several stages of development, such as a sporozoite, or the sporos means seed, and the sporozoite is the infectious form injected by the mosquito in the blood of humans. And merozoite is the stage which invades the erythrocytes, and trophozoite is the stage or form which multiplies in the erythrocyte, and gametocyte is the sexual stage, and all these stages have their own unique shape and structure. So over here the correct answer is the infective stage of malarial parasite is sporozoite. Our next question is, hepatitis affects which organ of the human body? So is it liver or pancreas or spleen or small intestine? So the correct answer is liver. Now there are 5 forms of hepatitis, that is hepatitis A, B, C, D and E, and all 5 kinds of hepatitis target the liver, and each form of hepatitis starts with a virus infecting the liver. Now vaccines can prevent hepatitis A and B only, but no vaccines have been developed so far to protect against the other 3 diseases. Our next question is, DOTS or DOTS is a treatment given to patients suffering from. So is it from polio or AIDS or hepatitis or tuberculosis? So correct answer is tuberculosis. DOTS or directly observed treatment short course is the internationally recommended strategy for TB control that has been recognized as a highly efficient and cost effective strategy for tuberculosis. Our next question is, which of the following options correctly explain the term heat budget? So is it that it is a mode of transfer of heat through matter by molecular activity, or it is the balance between incoming and outgoing radiation, or it is the amount of heat which the surface of earth receives from the sun, or it is the radiation from the earth in the form of long waves? So the correct answer is, it is the balance between incoming and outgoing radiation. The balance between incoming and outgoing heat is known as Earth's heat budget.